I think he was the first blues guy that I really met was Clarence. But he had a radio show in Beaumont on KJET radio. And he had an hour show and just played a lot of great stuff. And I started listening to him and started calling him up and asking for songs and stuff. And I was working in a music store, and he came in to buy some strings, and I recognized his voice and started playing one of his songs. And he came in and said, "Hey, you know who I am, don't you?" I said, sure I do. And we got a friendship going there, and I'd come out and sit in with him. He'd always say, "Johnny wants to grow up to be just like me." He loved himself. He loved himself. Well, actually, when he died, I bought his guitar from his wife. So I've got Clarence's main guitar. He did a lot of things. He did a lot of stuff. He did construction, and he'd go buy shrimp and sell them for the shrimp bowls and sell them to restaurants. So I did an interview with him and said, "Why did you quit doing music?" He said, "Well, I could do a lot of things, you know. I didn't want to just do music. Pour foundations and a carpenter." He got kind of mad at me there. So why didn't you just stay in music? He said, "Well, I can do a lot of different things, you know, so don't want to just do one thing."
And were you a teenager when you became president?
Yeah, I was about 14, 15.
And I think you told me, is that when you had your fake ID and you started?
Yeah. Said I was 24. Yeah, we started our first club gig when I was 15. Well, my parents hated me doing that. It took me a long time to convince them. But Edgar was only 12. He was playing nightclubs at 12 years old. Our drummer's father was supposed to be taking care of us, and all he wanted to do was go out and drink. He didn't pay any attention to us at all, but that made my folks feel better that he was going to be there watching us.
Yeah. But you probably couldn't have been happier about the whole thing.
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, we worked Friday and Saturday for several years.
Right. And there's a picture, I guess you played a show with B.B. King.
Yeah, when I was 17.
Yeah.
But I just sat in with him. He was playing a club called the Raven in Beaumont. And we were the only white people in the place. But nobody bothered us. Everybody was real nice. And B didn't know who I was. He didn't, probably wasn't anybody. I was just a little kid.
Right.
But he didn't know if I could play or not.
But did you just go over to him and say, "Hey, man, I want to play with you"?
Yeah. I had a lot of balls when I was a little kid. I just wanted him to hear me play. And he kept coming up with reasons why I shouldn't. He said, "Well, you got a union card?" And I said, "Yeah, I got a union card." And he said, "Well, you don't know our arrangements." And I said, "Well, I've listened to all your records. I know everything." And finally, he thought I was from the IRS coming to get him for taxes. He said, and then he said that he kind of figured that if he was a black guy in a white club, that they might not want him to play because he was black, and he didn't want me to think that he didn't want me to play because I was white. So he finally decided to go ahead and let me, and he didn't even know if I could play or not.
Right.
But I got a standing ovation.
Do you remember what you played?
Yeah, Going Down Slow.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll never forget that night. I met Freddie in Austin, the Vulcan Gas Company. We'd open for him all the time. And, I always loved Freddie's playing. So, Hideaway was just one of my favorite songs.
Right.
We used to jam with Freddie a lot.
Oh, that's a killer. He was cool?
No, he was a really, really nice guy. He loved to play. He always wanted me to play. The one night I was on mescaline and I couldn't play it. He called me up and I said, "Freddie, I can't play. I'm too messed up." And why can't you play, man? I said, "I just can't. I just can't do it, man. You gotta let me out of this." And he'd already announced me and everything. But that was the only time I ever canceled out on him. Well, my first guitar player, Lutheran Alley in Beaumont, played a lot of Chet Atkins and stuff like that, and he used a thumb pick, and I liked Chet Atkins a lot. Merle Travis, and then you could play stuff with your fingers and your thumb.
Right.
So I just started playing that way.
Right.
A lot of blues guys use thumb picks too.
Yeah, Muddy used the thumb pick, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he used thumb pick.
Did you try to play with a flat pick too?
No, I never even tried it. I just wanted the thumb pick, mostly because of the Chet Atkins stuff. When I started playing slide too, there's nobody else that played slide. I had to learn it all from listening to records, the tunings and everything. Because there wasn't anybody else that I knew that played any slide.
Right, so nobody could show it to you.
No, I just figured out the tunings myself.
Wow.
By listening to them.
And was that primarily from listening to Muddy and to Robert Johnson?
Yes, Sunhouse.
Oh, right.
Elmore James. Learned a lot from Elmore. Yeah, I could just tell from listening to it that that's what they were doing because they had the chord. Pretty easy to figure out that they were playing a chord. It was just the two tunings were D and G. First thing I tried using was a watch. That didn't work too good. I screwed my watch crystal all up. I tried test tubes, lipstick holders. Nothing worked good until I went to Denver, and this guy got me a piece of pipe.
Right.
Had you tried glass or any other material?
And I tried test tubes. That was a little too light.
How about brass?
Never did try brass.
But how about a real bottleneck, you know?
And I tried to do that, and I never could get it to break the right place.
Yeah, that's
Supposed to
like impossible.
put a string around it and soak it in kerosene and heat it up. Right. And always broke in the wrong place. I didn't like glass anyway.
Right. What is it that you like about the metal?
It just sounds nastier. It's more sharper, clearer sound.
Right.
Glass is more, a little more bassy and subdued.
Right. So Dunlop's making a Johnny Winter slide.
Yeah, they do. It looks just like it. Plays just like it too.
Well, that's another thing that's important is the length.
Yeah, Muddy just used a little tiny one. It covered up 3 strings.
Right.
This covers the whole 6. God said Abraham killed me the son. Abe said, man, you must be putting me on. God said no, and Abe said what? God said you can do what you want, everybody. Next time you see me coming, man, you better run. Abe said, wait, what's this killing done, God said. On Highway 61. Roman gambler, he was very bored, trying to create a next world war. Found a promoter who almost fell on the floor. He said, I never engaged this kind of thing before. Yeah, I believe it can be very easy to done. Just put some bleachers out in the sun and have it on Highway 61. Elmore James stuff.